So today I want to share a story with you. You might have heard my story about how I started my home care agency. Well, today I want to share some of the things that occurred while I was having a home care agency. One of the things that was most concerning to me was how to get clients. And one of the ways in which I used to get clients was buying third-party leads. And my experience is like this. I would get a lead and I would be trained that speed to lead was the way to close the client. So you needed to call the client fast. When I call the client fast, this is what happened. I kid you not. I'm on the phone and they're getting like calls and calls and calls and calls. While talking to them, they're switching over to talk to somebody else. And my God, this was really heartbreaking. Because now I realized one thing. These people were in distress. They needed help. And yet they have 5, 10 people calling them at once, trying to sell them home care agency services. God knows what else. And I knew the system was not right. And I do feel bad for the home care agency owners too, because they bought a lead that was given to 5 to 10 other clients. And they could spend anywhere from $1,500 a month or more and never close a single one. So, of course, the return on investment was questionable. So, this problem has 2 problems, one of which bothers me a lot. The distress families has to go through in finding reliable care. Care that was influenced by who purchased the lead and how many people purchased the lead. And I don't think that was fair. So this led me to wanting to fix the issue. A reciprocal referral program through artificial intelligence. Our program is called Grace. So with Call Grace, our service is free to families and free to most providers. And of course, while I was developing Grace, there was a problem. If we make her completely without revenue, how do we sustain her? So I decided that since home care agency owners and assisted living would benefit from referrals, they should partner with us to accomplish this goal. While other providers like geriatric physicians, care managers, elder care attorneys, social workers, and the like, they would all be free. And families, of course, free forever. So at this time, we are inviting people to try out Grace. Call her. Grace is a little different, maybe a lot different from third-party lead. Grace answers every call that a person may have concerning long-term care leave. So if they have a question about Medicare and Medicaid and what they cover, or they have a question about palliative care versus hospice, or a question about the price of assisted living, or a question about moles, whatever the question they have, Grace does that. If they want to know about free services and resources in the community, Grace addresses that. So as you can see, Grace is doing a lot of other things for people for free. Now, if they so choose and they need a referral, Grace will give them a referral. And she will not dump a whole lot of people on their lap. Just enough so that they can call without being overwhelmed with people rushing them for service. And it's never charged. But I realize that this ecosystem can only work if we come together as providers and join one group where we receive referrals from each other and we give referrals to each other without any monetary obligation. And that's why I created Grace. So I would like you to explore Grace, see how she resonates with you and your community, share her with your community so that we can have an ecosystem to block out the noise of the money marketing that attacks home care providers. Thank you for listening to my story.